Hi everyone, this is Teacher Ruthel, and today I will be discussing about authentic assessment, its definitions, importance, and differences with traditional assessment. Authentic assessment, according to Colliers et al. 2004, is an assessment requiring students to use the same competencies or combinations of knowledge, skills, and attitudes that they need to apply in the criterion situation in professional life. Meaning, with authentic assessment, students apply the same or similar knowledge, skills, and attitudes that they need when they face similar or real situations in the future. Authentic assessment should resemble meaningful performances in real world contexts and should involve real life tasks with multiple solutions for the students. That's according to Kyra and Yambo 2005. So, in other words, authentic assessment should resemble or replicate real world tasks. Also, authentic assessment is one form of alternative assessment. When we say alternative assessment, they are assessments other than the traditional paper and pencil tests. Also, authentic assessment is performance based. It requires students to exhibit the extent of their learning through a demonstration of mastery. For example, when students are taught proper hand washing with authentic assessments, students directly perform hand washing rather than just enumerating its steps. In other words, authentic assessment involves the direct examination of students' ability to apply their essential knowledge and skills in performing meaningful tasks that replicate true to life scenarios or challenges. Like, for example, we have your fire drills, earthquake drills, and other simulations. So here are some examples of authentic assessment. We have portfolios, experiments, interviews, infographics, exhibitions, demonstrations, observations and internships, composing a song or poem, conducting research, debates, and simulations. So why do we use authentic assessment? According to Moeller 2006, the rationale for using authentic assessment usually springs from the idea that graduates should be proficient in performing the tasks they encounter when they graduate. Therefore, their assessment should require them to perform meaningful tasks that replicate real world contexts. Moreover, we do authentic tasks such as simulations, for example, fire drills and earthquake drills, because they replicate true to life scenarios that can help individuals prepare for these scenarios or situations in the future. Also, simulations are done in other fields such as nursing. For example, when a nursing student demonstrates her skill in inserting the intravenous tube, she first demonstrates this skill with a dummy patient or a mannequin. This authentic, simulated assessment resembles meaningful performance in a real world context without endangering the life of a person. So, what makes authentic assessment different from traditional assessment? According to Moeller, authentic assessment differs from traditional assessment in a number of ways. With traditional assessment, curriculum content is determined first, and then assessment tasks are designed around it. With authentic assessment, the tasks students are required to perform are devised or designed first. Then the required curriculum is developed to enable students to successfully complete the assessment. In other words, it is the authentic assessment that drives the curriculum. Moeller also described authenticity as a continuum. The extent to which authenticity or assessment is traditional or authentic depends on how closely it reflects the attributes as shown in the current screen or slide. With traditional assessment, students are required to select a response. For example, in a paper and pencil test, multiple choice test, they're going to select a response or an option or the best option. With authentic assessment, rather than selecting a response, students directly perform a task, just like performing or cooking the adobo. Rather than enumerating the steps in cooking adobo, students are required to cook the adobo. That is authentic assessment. Also, traditional assessment is contrived because students are required to showcase or demonstrate their competencies through answering questions by selecting from the given options or choices. Whereas with authentic assessment, it deals more with the real life scenarios wherein students are required to apply what they have learned into a setting or a context that replicates real world scenarios. With traditional assessment, students are required to recall or recognize information given the options. While in authentic assessment, students are required to construct or apply what they have learned into a situation or a challenge that replicates real world contexts. With traditional assessment, it's more teacher structured. It is the teacher who designs and implements the assessment. Whereas with authentic assessment, students are actively involved in designing, planning, implementing, and even in the construction of the scoring guide, like a rubric. With traditional assessment, what we have is an indirect evidence of student learning, while with authentic assessment, we can come up with the direct evidence. Just like with the example of cooking adobo. So with traditional assessment, we can have students enumerate the steps of cooking adobo or choose from the given options. So that's an indirect evidence. Whereas with authentic assessment, we don't just let students choose from the options or write down or enumerate the steps of cooking adobo, but we let them directly perform cooking adobo. So why is authentic assessment important? Often, teachers use a mixture of traditional and authentic assessments to serve different purposes. However, authentic assessment serves a number of reasons. For one, authentic assessments are direct measures. We can use authentic assessments to directly check the competencies of the students by asking them to use what they have learned in some meaningful way. For example, if we wish to see whether the students have a knowledge and skills in cooking egg omelette, I, as a teacher, would not check whether they have learned these competencies with just a written test. I would want to see direct or more direct, authentic evidence by having them cook egg omelette. Second importance is that authentic assessments capture constructive nature of learning. In other words, authentic tasks do not only serve as assessments, but also as vehicles for learning because they give opportunities for students to accurately construct meaning about what they have been taught. Students construct their own meaning or understanding of the world through their own experiences and the information they have gathered. For example, when a practice teacher or a teaching intern encounters a problem in their teaching internship, problems such as on behavioral management, she may be able to learn new ways of managing the behavior of her students because they are directly involved with the task. Also, authentic assessments integrate teaching, learning, and assessment. Authentic assessment encourages the integration of teaching, learning, and assessing. Authentic tasks are not only used to measure the student's ability to apply knowledge or skills, but are also used as a vehicle for student learning. When presented with an authentic or real world problem to solve, students are learning in the process of developing a solution, just like the example I shared on the teaching intern or the practice teacher. Also, teachers are facilitating the process. In authentic assessment, teachers serve as facilitators, and students are active participants in the planning and implementation of the assessment tasks. Moreover, the student's solutions to the problem becomes an assessment of how well the students can meaningfully apply the concepts. With authentic assessment, teachers can directly check how well the students have mastered the competencies through the solutions they can come up with while dealing with the assessment activity. For example, when students are taught how to wash their hands properly using a faucet, and they can usually readily apply that skill when given the same scenario. However, if there's no faucet and they are faced with this particular problem, here comes the beauty of the authentic assessment. Students are able to come up with meaningful solutions to the problem at hand. Like, for example, using a tabo when there's no faucet. Also, authentic assessments provide meaningful paths to demonstration. We all have different strengths and weaknesses in how we learn. Similarly, we are different in how we can best demonstrate what we have learned. In authentic assessment, students are given more freedom and opportunities to demonstrate their learning. So it is recommended by Wiggins, 1998, that multiple and varied assessment be used so that a sufficient number of samples are obtained, meaning we use multiple assessment tasks rather than just basing the student grade or score on a single assessment. And a sufficient variety of measures should be used. Variety of measurement can be accomplished by assessing the students through different measures that allow the teacher to see them apply what they have learned in different ways and from different perspectives. Authentic tasks tend to give the students more freedom in how they will demonstrate what they have learned. For example, the product students create to demonstrate authentic learning on the same task might take different forms. For example, some students may do posters. Some students may create oral presentations. Some students may create uh, videos or websites. So by carefully identifying the criteria of good performance on the authentic task ahead of time, the teacher can still make comparable judgments of student performance, even though student performance may be expressed quite differently from student to student. So here are the key points that we have to remember. Authentic assessment is a set of methods or techniques for assessing academic achievement of a student that includes activities requiring the application of acquired knowledge and skills to true to life situations or challenges. And authentic assessment is important because it enables students to apply their knowledge and skills in a real world while giving them more freedom to demonstrate what they have learned and to construct their own learning. So that ends our discussion on authentic assessment, its definition, importance, and its difference with traditional assessment. So here are the references used for this video. And thank you very much for watching and see you on my next videos.